In a show of solidarity, more than 100 people gathered at the Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial in Boise tonight to send the message racism, hatred, and bigotry will not be tolerated in our community. Participants stood side by side for the candlelight vigil, showing support for those impacted by the violence in Virginia. The site of tonight's vigil even recently attacked with anti-Semitic vandalism. Those in attendance reflected on recent events, sending a message to hate groups in Idaho. They're not welcome here.
This is not shocking to anyone if you are a person of color, if you are a person living with a disability, if you are a person who is gay or transgender. They are living with this fear and this constant threat all of the time. And it's incumbent upon each and every one of us who are here tonight to confront that racism, that systemic racism, and to challenge it and to change it to become the America that we want it to be.
The executive director of the Idaho Black History Museum briefly spoke to the crowd tonight, saying now is the time to stand up against hate and racism. Well, Senator Mike Crapo also reacting to the violence in Charlottesville, saying in part, yesterday's tragedy in Virginia was the result of domestic terrorism. I condemn and reject the racism and hate perpetuated by white supremacist groups. In the wake of this horrific tragedy, let us gather in solidarity with those who lost loved ones and draw closer the families whose lives have been forever shattered by Saturday's events. Congressman Mike Simpson also sharing reactions on social media, saying in part white supremacy and their hateful rhetoric and violence have no place in this country. He also thanked first responders for their strength and selflessness.